For all the details on what happened to me regarding my injury, we're pushing 100 hours plus of video now. YouTube channel My Medical Nightmare. A new employee review has been posted to Indeed.com, dated January 20th, 2026. This individual claims to be a medical biller for Experity, based at the Machesney Park, Illinois location. This account echoes what employees in this company have been writing on the internet for many, many years. It reads, toxic work environment. If it looks like a cult and it acts like a cult, then it might just be a cult. Every time I told someone what aspects of my day-to-day life were at this company, they could hardly believe it. We recite the values daily in a little huddle, but not a single person there follows them. The managers are passive-aggressive, and some of them get away with sitting around, doing nothing, or leaving on the clock, or taking longer than allowed. The HR is rude and hostile, and the company is generally discriminatory towards people who need to take time off for any reason, including childcare, pregnancy, and sickness. This is the most hostile work environment I have ever been in. The public shame and humiliation rituals are a daily occurrence and normal at this business because everyone is expected to keep each other accountable, which results in all of your coworkers power tripping and projecting their anger or frustration onto you. Picture sitting side by side with a manager searching for mistakes to point out. Picture every disciplinary meeting taking place in a group setting with all of your coworkers there. Picture the most circular gaslighting you can imagine, and you're halfway to understanding Experity's culture. This is not a good place to work. It's a factory that pushes out anyone who does not fit in. Indeed has an area where you can list pros and cons. Under pros they add, I wish I could think of a single good thing to say. According to their press release, Experity was formed through the combination of Practice Velocity and DocuTap and provides technology solutions to more than 5,700 urgent care practices across the United States. What's interesting is that figure has been changed in their newer press releases after 2022. They now don't name the number of practices that they're involved with, but simply state over 50% of the U.S. urgent care market runs on Experity solutions. So they do EMR and practice management, SaaS solutions, patient engagement technology, e-registration, overread services, employee portal for occupational medicine, referral management, revenue cycle management services, and analytics. Owned by GTCR since 2022 March. I found out about Experity when I had an x-ray done at an American Family Care AFC Urgent Care Clinic in Birmingham, Alabama in 2019. That's Anna Maria Agnew, MD, DABR. She wrote, no injuries appeared in the images. I got the images, and I'll put them in this video again, and you can see that have a translucent anomaly beneath my skull in the area of the first, second vertebrae, about 3 or 4 inches in diameter here. I later found out I had broken the underside of my skull, and I almost died from this injury. Again, I was told no injury appeared. I called the number that appeared below this doctor's name in the urgent care medical records I obtained, and it led to this company, Experity. I had a lot of problems dealing with Experity. They are not responsible or accountable professionally. That's my experience. Their employees engage in social engineering tactics, as was in my case. Yeah, the profile of this company extremely suspicious. You'll see here they advertise meet us in Vegas, as in the gambling capital of the United States, Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's meet at the UCA Annual Convention, April 30 through May 4th at Caesars Palace, booth 301. Place your bets on Experity. So here they associate themselves with luck or being winners at games of chance. Not something that you can afford if you're a patient looking for health care. You don't want these type of games being played with your well-being. I will suggest you visit the website Indeed.com. There you will find many reviews of employees, of businesses and companies. Just type in the hospital or medical network that you frequent, and you may be surprised at what you see. Alright, so in my own case, my own issues were never resolved. I contacted the CEO of Experity. You can go hear those phone calls at the video channel. Dr. David Stern, MD. The AFC, American Family Care Urgent Care clinic where I had the x-ray done. I tried to contact them with getting Experity to make their errors right, and they reneged on that. They would not correct these issues. But interestingly, they know what happened to me, and I believe they still have a partnership with Experity. So if you go to AFC Urgent Care and had a feeling you got a wrong diagnosis, you might want to go back and look at your records also. I took my issues to the Alabama Board of Medical Examiners and filed complaints regarding these issues. They would not help me get this matter corrected. My complaints were thrown out. They're lazy. I found out a state of Alabama licensed medical doctor, Christopher Blake Thomas, MD, who is supposed to be supervising this x-ray and my examination by Nurse Kimberly Kelly. This doctor was answering the telephone at an AFC, American Family Care Urgent Care, using a false name, claiming he was an office manager, and not revealing the fact that he was, in fact, a doctor. If you're out there and you're looking into problems involving Experity, please investigate further. They've apparently gotten away with many offenses and transgressions against multiple parties, clients, associates, etc.